Hey guys, welcome back to Waldarns. Where last left off, we checked out this new place, Court Seam. Home to a bunch of orphans from this guy named Nikolai Maxwell, apparently giving all his money for these orphans that he found in the wasteland. We actually got to learn about him. He was apparently an arm meister, this guy named Zeppet Roughnight. As it turns out, Rudy is the grandson of Zeppet Roughnight. Yeah, he taught Rudy like a bunch of stuff on being a dream chaser. You know, but unfortunately he died, and Rudy, that's why he was all alone. Unfortunately, it is sad. And we found out, actually, that Calamity Jane, Jane and McDullen stuff. Well, anyway, Jane, she's from this town and stuff. That's her father and stuff. But they don't know that she's Calamity Jane. So apparently, she's been giving money. She's been going on, like, bounties and stuff, hunting down treasures for the kids. Kind of funny, though. It's like, dude, Jane, you could just spend your time battling random creatures on the world map. They give out Gela. You should really pack yourself some lucky cards. Utilize the glitch, too. Hey, look, a sign. Epitaph of the Sea Wind. Here lies obscure memories of a master and his disciples. Yeah, and apparently we actually got to see her older sister she's been talking about, too. She's a nun. Yeah. Her name is Jessica. I believe we met her, but she doesn't have her name on her text box though, which is kind of odd. Yeah, she's a nun. I guess Jane's a nun. Kind of odd, but it's like, so she's been keeping her identity a secret somehow by being super famous. So this is the Epitaph of the Sea. We couldn't come here before because, well, we needed a key, a wind-up key. Now we can't go that way. So we need them for these little machines. Some kind of mechanical device. It seems trash, but if we use the wind-up key... Whoa. Some kind of mechanical device. It seems trash. Now it does. And of course, monsters have invaded. And just like any type of... Saint Centaur is the only place that actually had an excuse for having monsters running rampant, to protect monsters from being rampant. Really, every other town really doesn't. And we got zone makers. I believe I showed off these guys before, so we don't really need to see them. So I'm gonna skip this fight. 800 XP and 936 Gela against those zone makers. They're annoying, magic-wise, as you've seen. I mean, I guess if I were to give myself silence, maybe I could just inflict silence on them. I don't know if that actually works. But, it's whatever. I don't really care. But you could try that. Geldom. We've already seen these guys, too. Skip it. 800 XP, 960 Gela. An excellent place to grind, actually. So, let me just fix this little camera here. Now this place is actually tricky. There's one tricky part in this place. Well, okay, maybe there's a bit more than that, but there's this one I just can't stand. It's like, it totally caught me off guard, and really, it probably catch you off guard too. What's this? Again? Geldums are weak to fire, so, use that. What is this thing? I don't think this actually does anything. It's kind of odd that it would just be there randomly. Wait, that's odd. Actually, there might be a secret switch there or something. Let me check it out. And of course, with zone makers, remember that you can actually mug using Trickster carrots. Ah, yes, here's a little trick. You actually have to know there's some depth here, so you just use bomb. There's a wall blocking the way. You press X on it. There you go. So my bad. Oh. Oh. Oops. Lucky card and random battle. A Haborim. Haborim. Fine, well... you don't... this guy's nothing special, but whatever. I'll show him off. Let's just use Psycho Crack. See what happens. Not that tough at all. So, you don't see the rest. Magic Carrot. So, speaking of carrots, let's ride this one. Whoop! Sweet. But now we have to be very careful. Stop and go skills. Melcluvis or us. I think that's a V. Is that U? See, look at these names. They're ridiculous, right? It's like, I have no idea what these names mean. I guess if you look them up, I remember, yeah, that one video gamer, or that one laser clown, or whatever, looking them up. I forget what they said specifically, though, about these names. They Googled it. Apparently there were some translations that sort of made sense, but other ones they just... I don't know. Maybe they just... Who knows how they do the whole Japanese-English translation thing, I wonder. I think they just, like, type it in a translator or something, and it's like, whatever, we'll just go with it. Oh! No! The door! Are we trapped? Someone has trapped us in. I'm ready. I'll kick as many butts as I have to get us out of here. What the? That wolf. Hey, get used to this little sound too. It's like, breathe in as much as you can. You'll never get to hear it again. So, anyway, let's hit this one. The Black Shadow. He's a shadow right now? Come with me. And literally you have to follow him. I know it doesn't make any sense, but you have to follow him. And if you don't, and you actually go into and you don't follow him exactly, then he'll just say, I said, come with me! And then we have to restart again. Yeah, we're just walking. It's kind of neat to see this little wolf run. We'll never get to see him walk like that again, so take that in too. My master awaits. That vibration, it was a guardian. The only guardian who has not lost its powers. The guardian of desire. Luceid, the black wolf. Did she lock us in here? Ah, a she. I believe in, like, Wild Arms 2, it's actually a he. I think it, apparently I don't know, I don't remember where I heard this, but it changes its gender depending on, like, who has it. So I guess if it's a male, it's a girl, and if it's a girl, it's a male or something. I don't know. Ah, yes, this is the room. Ah, so, master, and I believe we all know who that master is. Strange device. Thanks, I'll use them right now. I believe with Jack, actually, his fast draws, I think, depend on his sorcery, I believe, not actually his strength. I mean, because it costs MP, but, But, you know, Cecelia needs it more. Ah, it went up by, like, 2 and stuff, so. Another random battle. No big deal. Ah, yes, Rudy got confused, and as you can see... Okay. So, we go through here, and... Oh, a bunch of books. And as you can see, you've noticed that all the doorways have that kind of monster symbol you can see in the back. So, let's see what this, this is a book. Erotica. Not yet! Erotica, if you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. The Wind Sea. The great magic of the ancient days has called the ever-stretching sky above our heads. The legendary metal bird once traveled the Wind Sea with eloquence. Those were the days when people held the reins to the skies. Can we be masters of the sky? Yes, so apparently the ancient civilization, yes, they could fly. History of Erotica is here too. The Industrial Society of Erotica, a country bound in ice and snow, yet it holds its life true. The technologies found among the many ruins around Erotica have made this place a paradise in ice. There's still much to discover in the ruins of Erotica. Interesting. So we've gone left and right. Now, see that switch? Now, you might think that hole might be part of the background, but actually, no. You're actually supposed to know to do this with handpan. Yeah. I was stumped so much. I thought that was just part of the background. I mean, granted, I guess it does stick out like a sore thumb, I suppose. Like, there are no other holes like that. I just thought it was part of the background. I guess someone might just think, to try that, right? I mean, I don't know. Trick box we get. Metal Bird. This book contains theories and applications for the flying machine known as the Metal Bird. And a switch, too. A memo. Password is my name. Interesting. Spoiler alert, we're actually going to lose that Metal Bird book, like, later on in the game. So if you want to, glitch it out for a souvenir, I suggest you do so now. Yeah, city folks in that flying machines. Yeah, so now this is and what's this? Password. The ones who seek the ocean wind, you shall receive the gift of flight. Now, you actually have to get that book of the Metal Bird. Even if you type in Metal Bird beforehand, well, granted, it's like you're gonna have to do it regardless because that switch was going to like unlock this door anyway. So I guess so. It's like what's the point though, right? I mean, it's like you can't get to that switch unless you like get that box, and then they just tell you the password's in the name. So you see, I actually tried. Yeah, so it's like everyone would know this would be Metal Bird. It's like, what's the point of a password? It's like if I don't need to work at to like figure out what it is. And oh no. Now that we've gotten our thing, we can go up this staircase now. Can we read the erotica now? Not yet. What? We're not old enough. Keep going. Ooh, a duplicator door. And lucky us, we have a duplicator. And we've seen every monster we can now. Not that much change in the monster diversity. Whatever. I just found a bunch of minucluses, those things. And one of them, I got a potion berry off one of them. But, well, I only got one other potion berry. So I guess those things can somehow drop potion berries. Maybe you can rob them of potion berries. Ah, that's cool. An item for each of them. Let's use it on the heal blade. Now only costs 2 MP. Ain't that swell. Let's organize this. If you actually, trying to exit out, arrange. That looks better, right? So you can just keep doing that every time you get a new item. The arrangement they choose is very nice. Oh. And get ready for Rudy's new tool, skates. When Rudy uses the roller skates to travel, Rudy can maneuver through different terrains without being affected by damaged zones on the ground. And now we got Rudy's skates. Skates rapid movement. It's like, are really skating? These look like high-tech skates or something. Yeah, we can now go over these like things that we couldn't before. And if you use them while like moving, you won't run into any random battles. They won't count as steps. So you might want. And of course, it seems hilarious to see like Rudy keeps bumping into things. But you can't control yourself. You can only, if you face one direction, you're going to go that way for, the rest until you hit a wall. So if you go diagonally down, you will go diagonally down until he reaches. In certain places, if you do it at a certain angle and stuff, they won't actually hit the wall until like you know, much later or whatever. So when I did that, see, I'm able to go diagonal like that, and until I hit that corner, it won't work. I won't get, like, you know, stopped. Oh, oops. I flipped the Gala, coin end, heads. That's actually the one you want, but whatever. Ah! So, let's use our wind-up key here. What is this? Let's go. Oh! Wow, I didn't think it would blow up. The explosion occurred because of a buildup of internal pressure. What? In English, please. English! The energy level got too high in too close of a space. Do you know what happens when energy overloads? You got it. It blows up. I'm gonna apply that knowledge to a new fast draw technique. Oh, Jack. Yeah. Hit from broken machine. And we can't really say, it doesn't even say a description of it. Yeah, you got a new faster, but I'm going to tell you right now what it is. I'm going to unlock it, but later on, actually I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's pretty useless to you. Trust me, it's not that good at all. Is there anything here I can get? Ah, yes, a chest. Ah, reflex. This is for Rudy. This is Rudy's story. This is Rudy's part right now, so, ooh, nice. Oh. Flip. X. X is your friend. Yeah, so, yeah, that fast draw is no big deal. But anyway. We've almost reached the end. Yeah, nice little backdrop there, right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, a boss battle is going to be coming. But we're going to stop here, and when we come back, we're going to do a boss battle. See you then.